gate 11 is the gate of ideas. And for me, the interesting thing about this gate is that these are about ideas that are ideas about the past, not necessarily about the future. And that means that the ideas that come through this 11th gate, it's a mental gate, it's a part of our mind, it's a part of our mental process. It's a part of processing our experiences, learning our lessons from what we have been through. So these are ideas that talk about getting the idea. It's about fitting all the puzzle pieces of an experience together, all the different things that we have gained from it, the lessons that we have learned, and combining them into something whole, something clear, something that makes sense, something that where we can see how all the different elements of our experience line up, what the point was. And that's when we get the idea, when we realize what it was all about. That's when we see the whole story, we see the whole picture. And then the idea is talking about, oh, okay, now I get the idea. Now I have the point of all of that. Now I can rest, because the gate 11 is also a gate of peace. It's that moment of, okay, I get it now. I see. Yes. But what happens is that in this life we are having so many experiences. We are listening to so many stories. We are processing so much information all of the time that we are having way too many ideas. We are all the time having ideas like, oh, it could be like this. Oh, I see clarity in this. Oh, this is a realization. Okay, now I get the point of that. So we have all these ideas. And then we don't know what to do with that, because a lot of the time it's not really about our own experience. It is about a story that we've been told, or maybe a story that we've seen on a screen, and we have an idea about that. And then our mental pressure makes it into something that we have to do something with that, where it's not about the past, but it becomes about the future, because it's not really that big of a deal. It's not really that big idea, but we want it to be. We want every idea to be that clarity that finally ties all the ends together. So that idea seems like, oh, this is it. Now I see it all, and now I can finally move into my future with clarity. So we project our ideas onto the future, and we imagine that they can manifest, that we have to manifest them, we have to make them into reality. It cannot just be an idea that passes through it. It cannot just be a story that happens upon us. No, it has to stimulate us into movement, because that is the point of all these ideas, that the ideas want to be translated into stories. Those stories want to be shared with people, want to exchange stimulation with other people. But we just have so much of that going on right now. So many stories being told at the same time that we can't actually be stimulated by all of them. We can't actually put all those ideas into reality. We cannot do something with all of that mental stimulation. Most of the time, we just need to let it pass through us and let it rest. So while we are moving through this 11th gate, we get to reevaluate for ourselves, what do ideas mean to me? How do I take my ideas seriously? And how do I just let them be fun? How do I let stories inform me? And how do I let stories go? To find that balance within ourselves, where our mental stimulation is not the only stimulation that we are experiencing, that we are present within ourselves on multiple levels and not just on the idea level. And thank you for tuning into my ideas today and for being receptive for all this mental stimulation that I am giving right now. If you're interested in the things that I'm saying, and if it's stimulating you in a good way, then please make sure to follow along and subscribe, because I share ideas like this, insights like this, pretty much every single week. And I look forward to seeing you there and maybe even hearing from you if you have any comments or questions. So I will see you in the next one.